What up, everybody? It's the Well-Spoken Token coming at you again with another episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy to be here, elated, even feeling good, feeling great, lean back, chilling and relaxing with some food on my plate. Guys, it's been a wonderful time. It's been such a great little season we've been working up, and I hope that you guys are enjoying every bit of it. I'm here with my brother. Say what up to the people, bro.
Let me see your notepad real quick.
Nigga, kiss my ass. I don't have a notepad.
Let me see if you wrote that down.
I didn't. I did it all off the top, off the dome. It was me. All me. Okay, cool. That was it. Yeah, he said he here. Y'all heard that nigga? He's good. We also have some illustrious, fantastic, scrumdiddlyumptious guests here in the building today. Y'all say what up to the AniHoshi podcast. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Go ahead, y'all.
What's going on, guys? We are the AniHoshi podcast. I am one of the hosts, AniKami, aka Isakami, aka Kami-sama.
Oh.
And somewhere in this illustrious world is one of my co-hosts.
Hey y'all, it's your girl NummySenpie.
I'm Nova.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Phalenius.
Oh my gosh, and they are.
And we're the AniHoshi podcast.
Yes, they're the AniHoshi podcast. They were gracious enough to have us on their show so long ago. It's been too long. I was telling them when we first got in here and we started talking, chopping it up, because we like to talk before we get to talking to you people. We want to connect as black creators, share what's going on. We share all the trade secrets. We get in the back room, we start trading black cards. I got a stamp over here. I acted real hood in this area. I had a nigga moment over here. We pass them back and forth like Yu-Gi-Oh magic cards. That's just what we do.
Oh no.
I don't mean to give up all the sauce, but that's just how that goes. Now, guys, we usually do the show and we give tons of love. That's my favorite thing to do. I tell you guys I love you at the beginning of every pod, at the end of every pod. I'm generally positive on a regular basis, but today...
well, fuck this guy.
But today, damn it, I'm going to get my Virgil bag, man. We're going to do some hate. Can we get some hate?
Hate.
And the crowd said hate.
All of the hate.
Hate, exactly. All the hate today, yo. Today we are getting into fandoms that we absolutely can't stand, right? We're not trying to talk shit on your art, so please come at us in the comments. We love to have discussions with all y'all like why we think y'all are trash. But at the same time, we don't want to talk about your mediums. Your mediums are usually pretty cool. Like I usually like most of the stuff y'all talking shit about. But I wanted to let the reins loose, give some people some opportunities to air their grievances with some of y'all fandoms out there. So, bro, I just want to say this was your idea. First of all, like this was not my. Why in the world?
You gonna put me out here like that? Fuck you.
Yeah. Why would you choose this topic for us today? I just want to know what was your thought process, because I want to get into that.
If you want to know my God's honest truth, the real reason why I was like, we got to do this, and this is probably the wrong time to do this anyway. When you are networking in the podcast, the content creation space, right? Because we're so small, and by we I mean like people of color, creators, et cetera.
Yeah.
We are so small, we have to hype each other up, even when we're not good.
That's true.
Even when it's just not it.
No better hype men than us.
I would fundamentally disagree. I would disagree.
Uh-oh.
You ain't got to do it. Like, I understand. I understand. You ain't got to do it.
But he's
that's
right.
That's like, let me go watch this bad anime movie because we need anime movies. Nah, sir, we don't need that.
No, we don't need that one.
Okay.
We don't need that one.
We can do without that. And it just is what it is. While a lot of guys are trying to create the name, it's just like you'll see folks get in the comments and be like, "Oh, you killed that," and he most certainly did not kill that.
Yes,
that's
tell
true.
the truth.
That is true.
Now, granted, I'm trying to get a name. We're trying to get a name. I'm not gonna fuck there. Dump water on people. I haven't worked with anybody that I didn't actually like yet.
Save the bag.
But I'm just sitting up there like, we do that for a lot of series. We do that for a lot of just everything in general for the sake of keeping the peace.
Yeah.
Today,
True.
fuck that.
No peace. No peace today.
Today we choosing violence.
No peace.
Yeah.
No peace at all. So we kind of set up an order here. We're gonna kind of gotta go down the list. Like I said, everybody's Instagram handles are gonna be all up in the descriptions. Everybody's work page is gonna be all over the place. So if you hear a opinion that you just absolutely gotta get in that motherfucker's DM right now, because we all chose violence. We said we was gonna do it.
Yes.
We coming for you. It's fine. We will accept that hate.
Oh,
I accept your hate with Cash App.
That's ooh.
Right.
Wow.
Look,
enterprising.
She said you want to come at me with some BS.
I will gladly debate with you for some Cash App. Let's go.
What's your rates? Like $5 a minute? What you
Oh,
got?
no. First off, it's $7 entry fee.
Oh,
$7 entry fee. And
Okay.
every question after that is $34.
oh,
Depending
With
on
the-
how you go.
okay.
That's
With the
What's a
condition.
random number like 34?
That's my age.
Oh.
Good number.
34.
one.
Okay.
Goddamn.
I was
Good one.
wondering where it came from. I knew there
I
was
don't need
something
y'all
to it.
taking years off my life.
Oh, so you
know,
pay
with
me
all
for
this
each one.
drama.
Okay, so who's first up in the birth month this year?
It is I,
AniKami.
Mr.
AKA.
Isakami.
I might start calling myself AKA. I don't know. AniKami. That's tended as
Really?
AKI. But
It's
well,
like AKA, AKA.
AKA
That's
AKI.
extra.
it's a lot. It depends
That's
on.
extra.
Nah.
But it's the Isakami side of me that's offended by this fandom. So
Uh-oh.
my fandom that really irks my
Grind
nerves,
your
it
gears.
grinds my gears, makes me kick cans deeply down roads and skip rocks across lakes.
That's mad.
Literally, it's the shonen only fan base.
Mm.
These are typically your people where you're enjoying anime as a whole. Like, I'm not particular on anything. And these are generally the people that pipe up in the back and say, but can he beat Goku? Those are the ones that say, those are the ones that say, but our hands being thrown. I love you, head wrap.
Oh,
I love you.
No, because thankfully, because I do life with him, I know he watches things besides Baki and Dragonballz Z.
Yes.
But it's those
Very
group of people where they pull up and they're like, hey, bro, what you been watching? Bro, I've been watching Fruits Basket.
man, fruit basket
Like
on that
like a
lame boy
cornucopia?
stuff.
Yes, like a collection of fruit.
That's
And they're like, what's it
Great
about?
anime.
You break it down to them, they're like, but do they throw hands? And I'm
I
like,
mean,
no, they
at certain points.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, but that's not the
But that's
point.
not the end all be all. That
You
shouldn't be
can't
the.
just enjoy it. Like, just enjoy it.
right.
And not only that, and this is what shocked me. I met some shonen fans who don't even watch sports anime, which are also shonen of shonen. They're
Yes.
Right.
like, and this one of them told me, "Bro, you watch sports anime?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like sports anime." Bro, but you can go outside and play sports. Why would you watch that?
Bruh.
Bro, hold on. You watch the NBA, right, nigga? Like,
Accurate.
No, but they were like, "But those are real people. It's different." I'm like, "Bro, maybe I want to watch A Hero No Sora. Maybe I want to watch Kuroko's basketball. Maybe I want to watch Slam Dunk." I don't really have too much to say on that. It's just a weird place where it's like, anime can't be more. And
yeah.
I feel like, here come the gatekeeping side of me. And I
Uh-huh.
just feel like,
Close them
especially
gates.
with this new generation, if it's not My Hero, if it's not Black Clover,
Demon
it's
Slayer.
not Demon
Mm.
Slayer, it's like,
Attack on Titan. Well, that's a sign-in, but like close enough.
close enough. It's like,
This is
it's like,
shonen.
why would
nigga.
you? So you watch anime soap operas? That's how they come at you.
Yo, you watching Days of Our Lives, an anime version, bro? Like,
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, that
So
sounds
what?
fine.
That
Yeah.
does. And I'm
That
like,
shit sounds crazy.
I'd be like, what you mean?
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the day that we figure out how to do anime reality shows because I'll be all over that shit.
bruh.
Man.
No, they have those.
They kind of
They
have
have the
them.
idol shows. To
What?
an extent,
They
yeah.
do have
Because
the
you watch
idols.
them do life. And
Yeah.
then they like come off screen and be like, I really felt like this.
All the confessions are in real life.
They've
or
got
the
the
fucking
real world
Well, in the
confessions.
anime, yeah, like how they really feel.
Nah, I'm toxic.
I
I
ain't
want like anime bad girls club.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking when he said that. That was my first thought. I was like, oh, real life. Oh, I would so be on
Yep.
that show.
Like,
Oh.
I want a harem anime.
I want them to go on there. I want everybody to be like, I'm
A harem confession anime. Like they just,
wow.
a harem flavor of love anime.
Ooh, I would watch that.
Yo,
I
because
would watch
that pumpkin
There are
pumpkin New York
many
scene,
anime
like
that
it's-
are almost there already.
Exactly.
Hold
I'm like,
on.
Bro, we need them to be
Tensuyo,
there.
Let me
like
go back to my my old days when that was
harem.
That was in the regular rotation.
I was watching nothing but harems.
I like how you said the old days.
Wait, this is really random. Did every young black man go through that?
Of course.
Yes, we all had harem phases.
Tenchi, Love Hina.
Yep.
Negima.
Oh, Love Hina is my shit to this day.
Bruh.
If I could have all the girls,
All the girls, they love me.
Yo, right. So wait a minute. Y'all watch dudes throw hands with each other all day.
Just wrestling.
Y'all eagerly with bated breath wait for another fight. Or
y'all could be watching this dude that was somehow turned into a half vampire and got 5 mythical vampire werewolf girls trying to marry him because he was nice to them one day.
One time.
Like,
yes.
All shapes and
so nice to me
sizes.
that one time. He's my everything.
Or
Like,
Mabarajo. Everybody wanted this one guy because of the magical possibility.
Wait, Mabarajo, that's the one where he had like the good genes, basically, right?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
The possibility
They were like,
of good magic genes. Like,
I got
Just
to have
him.
it.
Maybe
I'll
him.
fight every girl in the room right now just to have a
Gladly.
chance.
Figure 4 leg lock.
Because
all of
the
them are
anime
willing.
Because the anime just ended. Shout out to how a realist hero rebuilds the kingdom.
I
I don't know if anybody's watching that, but that man literally has, is it 5 or 6 now? And it's like, well, this one, she's good at business. She can protect me.
Oh.
This one was the original princess. She could sing real good, and she got the milk tanks. So,
Look,
Yep.
And they all agree.
Yeah, for sure.
They all agree that you can have all of them as your wife if you want.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, which
might
might be like the one, which was like usually the one like downside for most of the harem anime back in the day was that you had to have generic main character that wasn't sure who he wanted, if he could have them both, and he was all, I don't know what to do. This dude was like, I mean, polygamy? I'm the king.
Yeah.
I'm the king.
And the princess said, "Sure,
yeah, right."
Everybody cool with this? This is
It's
great.
like right now.
I just feel like anybody who's a severe shonen head like that, I feel like they honestly don't got hands. Like they say they got hands.
I don't know about that now.
Yeah,
Majority. I'm gonna say majority. Like, you got your Gerards. Like, obviously you got them. They got the Hajime no Ippo hands.
Some of these niggas started martial arts because of shonen. I'm not gonna
I will say some, but a great deal of them are going to retreat from a pair of hands. Like a great deal.
Yep.
They got that Frieza in them. Like they act like they tough. Not
Wait.
I'm gonna bring Broly to Earth so you can handle my light work.
Just so you know.
He will still stand his hill. He will not be deterred. Frieza got his guts removed multiple times.
Whoa.
It's just like, I'm coming back for these fucking monkeys. Goddamn monkeys.
We'll get up after he survived the ordeal. We'll come back and act like it never happened and still talk all
types of shit. I blew up your planet. I killed your dad.
Pussy ass wanna fight with
Eliminated your species. Enslaved over half this galaxy. Son of King Coles.
I don't want to shit on Frieza because Frieza, he's an enterprising young man. He made a lot of things happen.
Why
would I hate on a dude who did that?
Freezer is the ultimate hater.
Then I remember that his daddy was the nigga who did that.
That's true. That's true.
It wasn't you, Frieza. You made pain.
Yeah, King Cole just chunked him. It's like, here's a little small chunk of the universe, man. Go do what you got to do. Your brother's got everything else over here taken care of.
That's a small loan of $1 million. Don't screw it up.
Frieza got limp wrists.
Trump of anime.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Frieza just Donald Trump.
I already managed them, Daddy. I blew them up. What was
What?
Hey, look, we collect the insurance. It's gonna be fine, Daddy.
Did you make sure you got all of them?
There's no possible way. There's no possible way. A single Saiyan got off that planet. I killed them all.
All right.
Shout out to the retcon and Super Broly.
Yeah,
really fixed a lot of stuff.
Suddenly it was like, oh wow, we can actually have more Saiyans now, and we can have interesting like backstories with this shit. We can visit the Ceruleans and all that shit.
You know what's fucked up? You guys are completely ignoring the fact that this is the least shonen part of these shonen shits.
That's true.
Look, I've argued that DBZ was not a shonen for a long time. People didn't want to hear me.
It's actually a socio-political drama, but
What do you mean it wasn't a show?
Okay, hold up. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Hot theories. I love it.
Hear me out. Just, you know what? When you think about shonen stuff, DBZ don't have that. What does DBZ have in common with Naruto or Bleach or One Piece? Like
Orange.
They fight.
The color orange.
Yeah, but there's not a team. There's really not a team
but
situation.
The way the story flows is very different.
very true.
Goku just be living his slice of life, martial arts life.
No, he does not. You know what?
All is a slice of life. It is confirmed.
You know,
Right.
Nova-chan, you sounding real shonen head over here for the DBZ.
Look, look.
Yeah.
He just
I don't
be
know.
chilling and
He touched
fights
your
happen.
fandom.
I don't know if I
You don't
agree.
appreciate
Does
that?
he just be chilling? You know what? Let me
Whether he
just-
beat
let
you-
me say
either-
it, my life.
What episode did Naruto learn how to drive? He didn't do that.
I was just about to say, what?
That's a good one. That's a
Ichigo
good
was
one.
the right age to learn how to
That's
drive.
a
He
good
didn't
one.
touch a car.
You know what? When
Wow.
is
I think it was
when is
flying.
Ichigo ever just sitting in
Flash.
line at the office? So, do you think Naruto actually like had them fill out paperwork for his son, or he just was just like, yeah, just go in?
Nah, they had
Y'all gonna make me
Naruto has the what is it? There's no shortcuts.
His wife
to-
made them. His wife did the paperwork. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
she did.
But
Come on
she's a
now.
freaking
greatest
princess,
anime
so I'm
wife
like,
of all
is there
time. Shout out
privilege?
to them.
There's got to be privilege. There got
I
to
didn't
be.
say waifu, I said wife, okay? Actual wife.
So, my fandom that I hate, it hurts me to say that I hate this fandom because I'm coming from the sports genre and I'm an athlete, so it hurts to say this, but Haikyuu, y'all be killing a sister. Like, it is not the greatest sports anime.
Greatest sports anime of all time.
Sir, you will not cap. Like, let me give y'all some facts. So I was over here scrolling the sports anime section on my anime list. And I was like, let me see how many times I find Haikyuu in here. I didn't check all of them. I just went top 50. I put it in score order. Of course, Haikyuu was the first one. 8.8 for that game against Purple Team. I don't remember the name, but you know, everybody know them. Second was Hajime no Ippo. Cool.
Fantastic.
Okay, maybe the legitimately best anime.
You know,
sports
he's
anime of
Probably
all
the best,
time.
yeah.
The top 10, I done saw Haikyuu 4 times.
Damn.
4. That don't make no
Good
sense.
like that. I just-
Top 50, I saw them 10. That's not okay.
Are there
Ooh.
10? Are there
It's
10
included.
Side
I think
stories,
it's 50
movies.
movies, all of that gets included because it's in the sports genre.
I
Wow.
saw
And I'm like,
Right.
as a volleyball player, I cannot accept this as the greatest sports anime because I am a sports champion for this genre. We will not act like if you ain't seen Hoshiai no Sora, go watch it.
Oh,
One. There's a lot of sports anime I ain't seen because they old. So you know. AniKami, Phalin. I know y'all done watched all the basketball anime. Y'all done made Nova watch a few. Hajime no Ippo, I ain't seen it. There's way too many for a sister to watch. But we not gonna act like it's greatness just because, oh, there's a spike here. Oh, he's short. He overcame the block.
Not the block.
Oh, he
Not the
dug the
block.
ball up. You can't do that for that many seasons.
Oh
You
my
can't.
gosh.
I need some story.
oh,
Like,
oh.
We have discussed this before when I
yes,
think
yes, we have.
during the season of
tried
during the
to
last
claim
season of
Haikyuu
Haikyuu.
was anime of the season. I mean, anime
During-
of the year.
Oh,
I don't think I did I? Oh, because
Yes,
it
you
had
did.
multiple
You did.
seasons in that
Yeah, you
year.
did choose it for anime of the year.
I did.
So you
and I-
reneging.
No,
Uh-oh.
as in I don't
Reneging.
understand. I don't understand why they have become disenchanted with this fantastic series.
Oh.
You talked about why you don't like it, but what about the fandom don't you like? Because I feel the same way.
She did
Okay.
just
Okay,
shit.
I want to
okay.
know if you go for the fandom. What's wrong with the
My
fandom?
my bad.
No, it's
So,
okay.
I
No,
mean-
the hate run deep.
now you had to get facts.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to get on my platform right there. Let me come back down. I don't appreciate that y'all don't think there are any other, like, literally, if you called a genre the sports genre, it would only be the only anime y'all would talk about is Haikyuu. Like, it sounds like you've never seen anything else. You won't see anything else because nothing holds to the standards of Haikyuu to you. And I'm like, what standards does Haikyuu hold for you? Like, okay, art, graphics, beautiful. Okay, cool. I don't think there's any songs I can truly remember, honestly. Like,
I heard their OPs were. I heard their OPs were.
Go on that one. Wait a minute.
We're kind of saucy.
Some of them openings is bangers.
No. I'm not talking about openings. I'm talking about what sounds do you got going on during the anime.
Oh.
I'm gonna always go back to Hoshinai.
I don't know about
Hoshinai no Sura. Not all of them.
The
stars align. Like, bruh. The sounds that are played trigger an emotion from you. You're like, oh my God. Oh, I know they didn't start playing this. I know what this means. Oh boy is about to get hurt. Oh no. Oh no. It draws you in. And I'm like, for Haikyuu, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna see Hinata, Kageyama, they gonna yell at each other. Okay.
They gonna make up.
Kishima gonna block somebody or not. Like,
or not.
Bruh, that's it. Like, I can't tell you nothing else. Like, and so I'm bothered that they are blinded that Haikyuu is like the only sports. It's a sports god to them. And they worship it. And it's like, why?
Gosh, yeah.
Tell me why you can't appreciate any other sports anime. Have you seen All Out? Like, these soccer sports, are you current this season? Boy, Nova, I know did you watch the anime yet?
I sure did.
Wait, which one?
Okay, you with me then. You understand.
Yes, good.
Uh-oh, put us on. Hold on. Y'all had a sidebar there.
Awashi, listen.
Bruh.
Let me know. Put me on.
2 episodes in, it's a soccer anime. It's here.
Yeah.
Well, I got chills. Like,
it's so high on the list. It's like, bruh, I'm going to be on a journey. Like, I'm not just going to see him in middle school. I get to see this boy grow up.
Like all the way to a club?
No, I'm with y'all now.
Like, he gets a club and everything. Like, he goes to a club and everything.
Yes.
Like,
he's going to play youth
straight
club.
out of middle school.
Oh, that's wild.
High school, I believe.
Yo, that's what's I love that about soccer. About like people talk like shit about the NBA and stuff. People coming straight out of like high school, and I go,
shout out to Luca.
Yo, people in soccer, they are out here like, nah, man, you can kick a ball. Come here. You play for Salvador Madrid.
You can kick a ball.
But I want to tag in on that because I always got to tell people, because I hate a lot of different things about it. I mean, I love Haikyuu. Like, when I was watching it, back in the Chiroko and Night in the Area, all that was going on at the same time. Night in the Area was a great soccer anime as well.
Yeah.
I loved Haikyuu. But what I started noticing about other sports anime that Haikyuu doesn't give me is that slice of life aspect. It's volleyball, which doesn't bother me.
It bothers me.
When you start talking about even Aoashi, where the story is basically about, and what I was telling her last night after we watched it was, okay, his family's poor. So going to play for a soccer club, it ain't as a teenager. Again, shout out Luka Doncic, because he's balling out in the NBA.
Yeah.
But he's also been a pro player since 12, I believe.
Like 13
or something like that.
You didn't make dividends? Bro, what was you doing when you was 13?
Right? I'm like, hold on.
I don't know history, but I'm trying to say.
Definitely not feeding my family. I was certainly not the breadwinner. Like,
I was a bill, actually.
Look, that's so true.
When I look at I think about Run with the Wind. I think about Ace of Diamond. I think about even Yamushi Pedal. I feel like I don't get enough relationship building in Haikyuu. And anytime you do, it's a flashback that's taking place within the game.
This is what brought us to this point. Yeah.
And it's like, it's just like I'm watching a sports anime with nothing else. It's just
no
sports.
Substance.
Which is what it is. Nothing. There's no substance. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I love Haikyuu because I don't know what you talk about. That match against the pink purple team.
Oh, no. I ain't going to give that a 10.
Phenomenal.
No, it ain't got nothing. The actual battle.
Look, I just want to see the journey happen, like in Welcome to the Ballroom. This dude didn't even know he liked this thing until he tried it. He just walked in one day and was like, you know what?
I'm going to give it a shot.
I'm about to try this. And then he started doing competitions and stuff, and it's like, this dude really is pretty good at this. He's adapting. I want to see that kind of a thing
in sports.
Yeah.
What Haikyuu does, because it is volleyball, volleyball, and that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. It instead shows you. It shows them. Like, you see, what was it, season 4? I think you saw Hinata and Kageyama. You saw them at the training camp. You see them developing their skills. And so, like, you get that. You don't get to see them off doing something else. You see them actually developing their skills. And so then you see that applied to the next match. Yes, I don't need to know their parents, what they going through. Got their home life. I don't know. I don't know how they do it in
Can
school.
you spike a ball?
I know Kageyama's
I know how they do it in school.
Like,
I know Kageyama's not as smart as you think, because I know that there was the thing where they had to pass and he almost failed. Other than that, I don't know. I'm cool with that.
I got what I can.
I need to see some mental anguish from them. Like, what are you going through? Like, you don't just come and you just falling out every episode.
Mental anguish. She said, "I want them scarred."
Are we asking Kyrie? Are we asking Kyrie this question? Are we asking LeBron this? Like, are we gonna now start demanding this from?
We know his problem. We know his.
We know his life.
Yeah, we know what it is.
He didn't stop having. You know what?
I'm gonna do this hairline review.
Stop adding on to my head.
That's fair. That's legit. I think Haikyuu is legitimately good, and I think it's fair as the standard bearer for sports anime.
Oh, that's a big title.
You know what? I agree. But here's the issue with being a standard. Like, you can say standard dress, you must come in dress casual. Like, not dress casual, but like, whatever. Slacks and whatever.
Yeah.
But if you show up in a suit and tied up, you and your girl,
yeah,
ain't nobody saying nothing to you.
Right.
Nobody.
But nobody gets to exceed the standard. And that's my issue with Haikyuu. It's like Haikyuu is the standard, and when they do things different or not the same, they're penalized for it.
But are we only saying that they're the standard bearer because they're one of the latest of these and that they have such a hype? Because it was like, remember when My Hero, and they were like, "Oh, put the cape on that nigga's back right now because like, it's going down." My Hero is taking anime.
Put the cape on.
It really was.
He deserves
it. Shounen of all time. All right, bro. I'm gonna just watch.
Man, it fell off a cliff. My Hero fell off a freaking.
Yo, they went shark hunting, and you'll never guess what happened.
Yeah, let's do that right now. Matters. Spoilers.
Oh yeah,
they don't know that.
Yeah,
that is
the rest
so
of my podcast don't know that.
That shit's been old for like 2 years now.
But they don't. Spoilers, man. You know how hard it is not to spoil Rurouni Kenshin. Like,
sorry, y'all missed 30-year-old.
That's the 90s.
Look, my girl had never seen it. She's born in '97, so it's a whole different ball game. I'm just like, okay, hey, look,
not the Batosai.
Yeah,
you just gonna have
had
to
no clue. Yeah.
Okay.
So we ran her through all the classics. We would Trigun, like Rurouni Kenshin, Samurai Champloo. We just kind of eased her up the line a little bit here.
Vash the Stampede too, man. We look.
Some people didn't get to stay up.
Outlaw Star.
Oh no, not yet. But she got that. That's coming. Look,
Outlaw Star, and also just throw Reboot in there just for kicks and giggles.
Fuck it. Why not?
Ball. I'm just saying.
All right, I got two. And I'm gonna go harder on one than the other, right?
Oh,
I feel like Game of Thrones might be a great show.
It is.
It might be. It might be one of the greatest. It might be one of the greatest that many have seen. Not to me though. I'm glad y'all niggas like it, but not to me. It's not really.
I ain't seen it at all, so you got more on me.
I gave it 2.5. I gave it 2.5 seasons, 3 seasons, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm done.
That's the best time.
You made it 3 seasons.
That's the best time.
Yeah, but I
did
stopped.
Finish, and you did get to the event known as the Red Wedding. Yeah. And frankly, the fact that you were not invested enough at that point to even get there, because season 3, I think because I binged up to Game of Thrones, I think when the season 5 was out.
Yeah.
I watched season 3 in like one sitting because I couldn't stop.
It's a ball, man.
The kicker in all this for me is that you made it 3 seasons. Usually we give it 3 episodes.
And that's what I feel the 3 seasons, 3 episodes vibe.
So it's easy to get through 3 seasons or something if you're not the active watcher. If you don't have to be at home watching it, say they're like playing the show, playing it at work. Like you watching it, but it's like you don't have to completely invest all the way into it, right?
Yeah.
And that's basically what was that. Like people were playing it at work, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll sit down and watch it. It's like, all right, what's going on? All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I think I'm gonna go do something else. I'm like, no, you gotta stay. You gotta stay.
See, I feel like you haven't actually watched it.
Yeah, you robbed yourself of the experience.
That's where my hate for the fan base gets created, because it's just like, okay, please accept that I'm not fucking with this and let me move on.
What would you rate what you've seen so far, though, on a 0 to 10 scale?
Season 1, I would give it a solid 7.5.
Okay.
7.5. I was wanting better after we pushed Homeboy out the window.
Oh my god!
After we pushed Homeboy out the window, I was like, all right, this is cool.
Give me
after
more.
the first, after we killed the majority of the family, I was like, all right, this is all right. It's cool.
I see.
Then season 2 rolled around. I'm like, okay, I don't really care for this. I don't really give a damn about Daenerys or whatever. What's up? When the dragons show up. Oh, they're coming.
They're coming, man. They'll be there.
They're coming. It's like, all right, well, now I think about it. I like anime. I don't really need to see a dragon. I just want to.
I see where you might have gotten kind of mixed in there, because like the time frame in which you jump into a show can really affect like what you're into, especially since the gripe is about fandoms, right? The place that the fandom is where you're experiencing most of your information about said show. Sure. And so
I'm hearing everything from other people telling me like, hey, no, you just got to stay on the boat.
Game of Thrones was creeping under the radar.
Somebody's telling me to stay on a boat. Yeah.
Creeping under the radar until the dragon showed up, and then everybody went crazy. Everybody was like, "Oh, Queen of Dragons."
Your rating drop from season 1.
I think that season 3 was good. I liked it way better than season 2.
Season 3 is maybe the best season,
and that's what I've been told, right? But I think what really ruined it for me, right, was as soon as we finished, because I was in and out of that season, but I was like, okay, this is interesting. As soon as we finished, y'all was talking about, why don't we stay a little bit longer after work so we can finish it? And I was like, no.
After work.
No. This show, fuck the show, fuck the people that love it.
I'm done.
So it's not fair. It's not fair. I'll concede and say it's not fair for me to say that I hate Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And I'll concede and say that I hate all the I hate those fans.
Okay.
But what I will absolutely stand and down this hill for is adult Disney fans.
Oh,
you done opened the floodgates, sir. You got adults.
That's a good one.
Right. All right, we doing this.
Yeah.
They gonna start singing. You better watch out.
What's wrong with
all right.
Into the
what's up with adult Disney fans?
I just think
not me.
I no longer believe that Disney is creating anything for children anymore.
Okay,
that's
not
accurate.
Classic Disney fans. This is the new stuff that they just throwing out there.
What difference does it make?
It makes a big difference. It makes a difference.
Fight.
I don't think that. I think that if you take a 5-year-old today and a 27-year-old who's seen the movie already, and make them watch Lion King, the kid's gonna be like, yo, can we watch Coco Melon?
Can I check out Blippi now? Because this is boring.
Right. That's the difference.
I have definitely seen, maybe just, through the social medias and stuff, I've seen like parents that grew up on the Lion King putting their little ones on. They be just like, I don't know why, but they be showing the Mufasa death scene. I'd be like, yeah, they be feeling, the
they
same.
Just jump right into that scene. Like, why would you?
Well, no, like that's it'll be the whole movie, but that'll be the scene that they'll be decide to record them on, or they'll be like they just saw it, and they'll be like, okay,
first time,
check this shit out.
I ain't gonna do that.
Ain't like
that's I'm not doing that.
Is your life
traumatizing?
This is what death is, kid. This is death.
I tried to put people on. I tried to put my nephew on too. I tried to put him on to Robin Hood back in the day, the one where the kingdom was animals.
nice.
No,
Thank
I'm trying to get kids. Now Tarzan is cool. Tarzan is my favorite Disney movie probably of all time.
Tarzan's fantastic. Favorite.
Of
I'm
all
sorry.
time.
Wait, let me
Hunchback.
change my tone. I apologize. Tarzan.
It's okay. I'll take it. It's a great movie. Top notch. Possibly, but definitely my favorite. Right? And I can see why a 6-year-old would try to sit down and watch this and have it completely ruined by somebody in their 30s talking about how great.
Mom, I don't care how you sing Phil Collins songs. I want to hear Phil Collins sing.
I know, right?
Okay, I was wondering where we were getting to about what specifically about adult Disney fans. That okay,
It's because you guys, not you guys. Sorry. Adult Disney fans are ruining people's childhood.
Yeah.
Current children's childhoods.
it's not for them. Okay,
I feel like their childhoods are ruined already. I just feel like if we steer them in the right direction, we know.
How do
like-
we know?
Honestly, I feel like they should literally have specific movie nights where it's only for adults to go see them movies.
You
Yeah.
know?
Because they really, truly only be bringing their kids because they got kids.
You
And
know?
if they say, "Oh, I went to go see Frozen," Mommy, what you mean you went to go see Frozen without me?
Yeah,
I did what had to be done.
Too bad, child.
Had to be done.
it just had to be done.
Like they would make so much money. Let them have drinks in the movies at that
Bruh.
point. Like you
Have
would
it be
have
for y'all.
so much money.
Because it's
Keep
all
it
ready
out.
for y'all.
Even
You
now,
know what? Adult Disney night.
Yeah.
Adult Walt Disney night. Yep,
Why
boom.
not?
it will
Ooh.
be fine.
Yep.
Yo, that sounds like a fly ass thing for Twitch. I'm just saying, you know.
I just,
Good luck
I just
getting
don't
that
feel
damn-
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't feel like we should come down on us for just trying to show the dang kids some culture. Like new Lion King isn't old Lion King. Like I just want to go ahead and point that out. These animals had expressions, okay? Like whatever the hell that
Okay.
was.
I don't like
Was
Donald
that
Glover
what
as Simba.
was?
All
Yeah, see, like
Bruh.
right.
But what?
Everybody
But
was hating the moment they heard about
Can
that.
can we admit that Disney has been pandering towards millennials?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
For
So
sure.
I just feel like they using the wrong people though, because the moment I heard Beyonce talking,
Everybody is upset.
And I understand. Like, I don't think these movies are even inherently bad. I liked Turning Red. Turning Red was great.
I wanted
Yeah.
to go see that. I'm mad my daughter went to see it
Haven't
without me.
Oh, it's a great movie.
is that
It's
what
a
you're?
fantastic movie. And I can see some over aware of their emotions 37, 39-year-old lady with her 5-year-old daughter is like, all right, let's sit down and talk about generational trauma. I'm like, she's 5.
Like let her enjoy it on her level. Like
Right?
that was their that was for you. And I'm glad that you
exactly.
felt what they were doing. But
yeah, like they've been. I just feel like they look Encanto, you know, Coco, all them ones. I like them.
I've been
That sounds
hearing
great.
though. I literally
I
just
like
saw a
'em.
post online that said a lot of the newer movies for Disney that have been coming out, all the like matriarch characters have been apologizing to their children. And it's like that's
Look.
all millennials wanted. It's like what?
I was telling
That's
you,
a
they
change.
like,
That's
but
a change from classic Disney
Exactly.
when they weren't
well, that's what I'm saying. There was no mother figure, right? And then there was like
Uh-huh.
the greatest of mother figures. Like so, well, no, hold on. I'm trying to think. So classic Disney,
Mother figures.
yeah,
Mother
mother
figures.
figures, mother figure. Like you had evil mother figures, right? Like
Yes,
evil
there you go.
stepmoms and different shit like
evil
that.
stepmom. Mhm, mhm.
there.
Evil. That's what they would do with modern times.
And that's because the birth mothers were again not there. They were dead or removed.
Yeah,
That-
Bruh.
you were
That
a
was due to
burden.
that.
Yeah.
That was due to that. Old school castle European setting. I don't know if they try to be parents be dying and stuff, but they wasn't there.
This is what it is. All right.
Yeah.
Then you got
That's
Peter
what Disney
Pan's.
moms do.
Yeah, Peter Pan's and like where it's all children situation,
Mhm.
like semi-historical stuff, but it's still all kids stuff. I just didn't see a lot of the pandering in classic Disney. Nobody was like trying to go through and like, let me address this directly. It was like, kids,
Not at all.
here you go.
You got a Jamaican crab. He sings well, right? Y'all like that?
That's great.
He sure does. I enjoyed every bit of every one of his parts.
Hey,
I was dialed in.
That's why lobster here.
The patois lobster.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just, I think that I feel bad for children in particular now because I feel like a lot of the things that are for them are not just for them.
Not at all.
Wow,
Mm.
that's
It's
deep.
definitely for us.
But they
That's
never let
good.
millennials grow up.
Yeah, Not only that, but we're super judgmental because I'm not gonna lie, I'll be looking at a kid like, "This is what you watch."
I feel you, but I also appreciate it as an adult now. And the reason I do is because I feel for me dragging my parents to watch movies that had nothing for them at all. Thank you, thank you. It was like,
I'm not gonna lie.
how did y'all go? That's probably why movies were 80 minutes long there, because they was like, we got to get them up out of here.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I did that to my mom straight up. She took me to see Digimon in theaters.
Oh yeah, let the kids have something. Just let stuff just be for children sometimes. Dang.
If they had something good, we
had shows about cows and chickens. I'm not doing that.
Hey, cow and chicken show.
We learned lessons. Don't trust the red guy.
I don't think I needed that.
They ate cow butt. They ate pork butts.
They did.
And taters.
They did.
Wow.
And the smartest character in the show was a weasel.
That was cool. Don't trust anybody that's a baboon. Cool. All right, I'm
Hey, Nova-chan, it is on you, my lady. What you got? Who you hating on today?
Too many people. Let me see.
Passing the hate baton.
I was really trying to narrow it down to just one.
Oh.
I got like 6, 7 of them. Like,
It's a lot of fans.
There's so much hate.
Having a list.
Give us your top 5.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go this way. So we went ahead and we touched on one of the ones that I was going to go and talk about today, which is the Dragonballz fandom.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay.
Come on.
They bother me. They bother me because no matter what you say about the logistics and the fight style of whatever your anime is, it is always, but can they beat Goku? And that really grinds my gears.
But can they?
But can they though?
You know,
I mean, they can't most of the time.
That part.
Which is why you're like, you don't even need to ask. No, they
You
can't.
don't.
But can you punch God in the face?
And you know my stance on toxic furries and feminists. All right. I don't care for them. Even, the My Little Pony gang have a spot on my list.
The bronies?
No, you got it.
Don't touch on them.
It's not you.
I don't
It's
think
not
you.
you.
I don't
It's
think
me.
You know the people that she's referring to.
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll slide that past. And then also a special spot in my hateful heart for the Fortnite team.
Oh,
Strong hate. Strong
The
hate.
Fortnite team. I'm confused. What are we talking about?
Kids probably had something and now we can't.
Fortnite lovers.
In fact, that's what we about to talk about. And then my last one was celebrity fandoms. But let's talk about Fortnite.
Get them.
You got it. And it's not even necessarily just one thing that bothers me, but this takes the top spot. Hey, you do that Naruto one pretty good. Where'd you learn that? Fortnite? I did not watch over 300 episodes for you to pull this shit on me. I watched the gameplay. I feel like the gameplay is stupid.
What?
Really?
Like, there's a lot of, I'm about to defeat this person. Builds a high tower of support for the higher person advantage. Like, you're shooting down this person. There's not even any. And then for the younger ones, there's not even any like stealth or strategy going into it. You just trying to like build as high as you can just to try to stump this person, or you trap them in there. So there's also a level of cheat code in there that young people have actually tapped into that I can't stand. I'm like, there's no way. You know how many hours I put into training on certain video games just for me to watch this shit, and you just cheat code your way to the top.
So I have some things that you may or may not make you. I'm not sure how you feel about them, but I have, I guess, information for you regarding this.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try and see what happens.
I was exposed to Fortnite in the early days. I took one bit of damage and I built 6 mansions in the sky.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the game at first.
It wasn't.
You could build stuff, but it wasn't like super ultra fast. Let me just build.
Okay.
It was more like I put a wall in front of my, you can build a wall, you can build a little hut quickly.
So pathetic.
You could go, but because the fights were the fights, like it was actual gunfights when you would play.
Okay.
And I would stealth around because I didn't suck the building anyway. There was no way to practice it at the time, so you could either. So I was like, I can't build no way, so I would just hide until stealth my way. I play Call of Duty. I know how to shoot people when they're in front of me. Right? So until then, I'm gonna be chilling in this bush. But
not you camping.
I am.
No. I was
stealthy.
Thank you. I was stealthy because you still had to move. Okay.
Right.
And so building like, thank you, is different.
You gotta move. It is not camping.
And so building was with more for like when you got to the safe area on the map first, so you could build your fort. You could prepare for the fight ahead. And so I don't know why they changed it. It's kind of what I fell off. So I'm with you. I hate that. But
you sit up there and you train and you get yourself to a place where you're confident. You're like, yeah, my stealth game on 10. My shooting game is on 10. I got control of the joysticks. I'm about to go all the way in.
They just
whatever ninja that you decided to look at. They immediately built this tower of wood, and it's not even like a well-built tower. This shit is the most topsy-turvy shit that you have ever seen in life, and it's just like, I don't like it. And you know what they all do? It's almost similar to the whole teabagging thing that was happening in Halo years ago. They drop a dance on you like,
they do.
It's just like, so I'm already pissed off because I done got shot.
I can appreciate the energy because it's the exact same energy as the Halo teabags.
Yep.
And shout out to the young kids for keeping it alive. But what they've done is they've experimented, at least right now. Last I checked, Fortnite got rid of building completely.
In a mode. In a mode.
Oh, it's just the mode? Okay.
Yeah, they have a mode.
There was a non-building mode in Fortnite. Yeah. Which is I haven't played Fortnite in forever.
Do a lot of people play it? Because I can tell you who I know isn't playing
it. I've been seeing the ads and I've been like, you trying to call me back Fortnite to see what's going on?
Fortnite, you actually want to compete? You want to really play?
Like, I don't see what the big hype about Fortnite was. That's my issue. Like, okay, there's dance moves. I didn't like the drama, so to speak, that came with Fortnite with all of the dancing. They're like, oh, y'all ain't pay all these black people for their dance moves y'all stole.
I mean, they did. Like, they made bank off those dance moves that they stole off from some that was popularized by some black person somewhere in a viral video. Yeah. And that person is still relatively unknown, and Epic then made millions of dollars.
That bothers me too.
But here's
that bothers me
another
too.
Gears of War, I promise you.
Here's what I say about this though.
They sat up there and made all that money. Meanwhile, this poor person over here ain't got one red cent. You just think that it happened. Oh, I got the dance off of Fortnite. You're just like, didn't I see this on Scrubs?
I created that.
Like, I could have
to answer Nummy's question, Fortnite got popular because it popularized the battle royale game type.
Oh, okay.
And it was like free.
And it was
free to play.
It came out. It was free. It was on like it was on
PlayStation, Xbox.
And so it was on it was on the most recent systems. It was free. And it was good enough, so people were like, "Oh, this is great."
It was free, and there was like 160 people to a lobby.
Did it have dance moves back then too? Like, because you said there's like the original version.
It did. The very first
didn't have
it didn't have nearly as many, but the very first really popular dance that it had
the shoot
Turk's dance from Scrubs.
Scrubs. The one from Scrubs
when it comes out the box.
Yeah, the default dance. And I was like, oh, so if you was, our age, you watched that show. It was a shout out.
Of course.
I'm just mad at the length of the routine that you got to watch as that screen goes away after you get shot or whatever. You just...
Some kids' parents paid $10 so that he could stun on you for 30 seconds.
It's like I'm about to stalk this kid so I can shoot him.
Kill
him. Wasn't a white kid, I think, who won, I don't know how much money it was playing that game. Wasn't it for Fortnite?
There's a lot of white kids winning.
Yeah,
but I think so.
Probably paying.
Shout out to the white kids.
Because all I know is there was some tournament. It was a big deal because I remember Kev on stage making a whole telling his son, "Boy, go ahead and play Fortnite. Go ahead."
We don't say his name on this podcast, by the way.
Oh,
Really?
Oh yeah, no. Mom made the mistake of looking at me one day after I'd shaved a little bit, and she said, "You know who you kind of resemble? Kev on stage. I love Kev on stage. I was subscribed to his Patreon. I'm gonna subscribe to all this stuff." I was like, "Mom, subscribe to my Patreon. Pay me. I'm your son."
So what is the probability of you doing that again, so that way we can come on and we can actually see this in action, so we can, for science, we can compare ourselves. I have a hypothesis. I don't think that you look like the guy, but how do I know?
Who would know? Who would know?
You look like him either. But it's the joke that Mom probably loves Kev on stage more than she loves us.
That's the funny part. She's just like, Kev on stage is making great.
The hard reality.
I'm sorry the Fortnite did that to you, though.
Nah,
I can't believe
I am.
Fortnite's
a good game. It's
no,
fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I quit immediately. Usually you could do a nice little rage quit real quick, come back the next day, do whatever you got to do, and if it still messes you up, you rage quit again and come back the next day. I rage quit that thing so hard, I never went back.
I'm done.
So
quit cold turkey.
Doing this again.
I regret to say that I went to the live Travis Scott event when it was happening. I was like, you know what? I can see what y'all on over here. This shit kind of all right.
That was incredible. That's another thing that made Fortnite cool.
Yeah, that actually was. I almost came back for that too. I was like, yo, this is they doing stuff since I left.
Because that's the most interactive video game thing I think has happened in the last 6-7 years. Because it's been a very long time since we've had a giant group of people all smashed in a server, and then everybody's kind of experiencing this trippy acid trip Travis Scott thing, but it's a whole concert. I was like, oh, that's dope. I'll give it to you. That was a good idea for it. They have not done anything like that since. Or anything damn
that was
good.
The only thing.
Pandemic shit. Man.
Yeah, exactly. People
showing our ass in the past.
People were letting anybody put the sticky note up on the board. It was just Travis Scott virtual concert.
That server actually survived. Do y'all remember servers would freeze up and you have to go to another server just to kind of see?
Yeah.
I used to have to go to overseas servers. I made the mistake in playing some game and went to an overseas server, ended up in Japan, and I will never do that again. Why did I do that to myself?
Wrecked immediately.
Man, they were immediate. Who?
Yeah.
And let me tell you how fast this was. You don't even finish the word immediately, and that's where I was, just down.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't play fight. I
was like, y'all play this for real.
They could tell you were a foreigner.
They knew.
This nigga was a real deal Half-Life player for a solid 2 months.
Yeah.
And then he jumped out of one server one night, came back.
It was I'm good. I don't need to play Half-Life ever again. This is great. This was fun while it lasted.
I hate this shit.
People are using guns to jump across the
y'all
map.
play this professionally? What kind of codes and stuff are y'all putting together over there? It's just stupid.
I'm 8.
All you see is my character. I was like,
okay, so I'm not big on hating in general. I try to live and let live, etc., etc.
That's the problem.
Y'all know that's me.
You have to cut people down at some point, Phalenius.
She's the other Scorpio.
That sounds like the end of an episode.
For real though, that's whoa, that's a pep talk. That's
look, me and Nova be on the same page for 90% of stuff. But then it'd be right there. We'd be on completely opposite ends.
No! Castlevania.
He'd be like, we got to save the world. And I'd be like, for what though?
Are
we going to charge them
Promise
to save
Neverland.
The world?
Yes.
Right there.
Promise Neverland. We was going through
He wanted to save all the kids. I was like, we need to trip about 1 or 2 of them. We ain't going to make it with everybody.
But I thought about this, and so I thought that I was going to piggyback on this from AniKami's choice. And it didn't happen. What his answer was kind of different. And so I don't even know if this is a fandom or it might just be a group of fans. Yeah, I think I'm calling this is a group of fans, not even a fandom per se. And it is those people. They probably are within AniKami's group. So he said, the Shounen only fans. And for me, it's more Only Shounen fans. Okay,
Man, that's a disgusting OnlyFans.
yeah, right. But
but it might not be.
No, go to jail.
All right, okay.
Looky here, straight to jail. Do not collect.
I'll just go straight.
But, so for me, it's those fans that are, I guess they're haters. I guess they're haters and they love it, and it's what they.
Wow.
They're the fans of the time.
Gotcha.
They're the fans of
hate the hate, dog. I saw you.
It's specifically it, and it's two specific types.
Let's go.
And it is the ones that they I don't know if they have their own favorite show, but what they want is for your favorite show, they want you and your fandom to be as terrible as they are. And right now, for the most part, they come at One Piece fans. Yes. One Piece fans, the One Piece fandom is the most chill in their own world. We got theories.
Sure.
We up with the I'm not even up with the base.
Busy.
Most of them don't even most One Piece fans don't even watch the anime like that for real. Like they watch the anime, but they are up on the manga, and that's what they talk about. I don't even get to talk One Piece most people because I'm gonna catch a spoiler if I do.
Yeah.
And I see people that be like, "Oh, One Piece is like, bro, we don't care that you don't want to watch 1,000 episodes. 1,015 coming out to Saturday, and it's lit." Like,
no, and then they got the nerve to be like, "Well, I'm not watching it, and I know it sucks anyway." You ain't watched one episode.
You ain't watched nothing.
How do
about
you know?
One Piece.
You
like,
don't know anything.
So I'm just like, I don't
Nothing
care if you don't know. And they be like, One Piece fans is like, One Piece fans are minding our own business. Keep our names out your mouth.
That's all you gotta do. It's all you gotta do. And then them ones. When does it get good? I should stop.
It starts out good.
From the beginning.
Hey, it was great. It's been great.
Super lit at episode 32, I believe.
There. Now watch.
Why did you see the first?
Why do we always have specific episodes though? It's always
there is a specific episode that One Piece gets good. There is a very specific episode.
Whatever you're about to say, don't say it. Because I'm not there. I can already tell.
Somebody is always like episode 32, and somebody over here is like, "Nah, that's not the arc. Bro. It gets good at 15 if you just make it 15."
Yes. Some people for me, like it went to that top tier level at episode 32. When you meet Arlong, I'm like, okay, that's when it went different. For other people, it's when you meet Mihawk.
Or when you meet Zoro. Because for me, that was when I knew.
Transylvanian
everybody got their own episode.
Oh, that's big for you?
Yeah, that's Transylvanian.
I met him.
He be riding around a boat with no oars. How does he do it? How does he do it?
That's actually a very good question.
I've never thought about that. Cruising across the ocean,
just chilling. My sword skills are literally just piloting this boat right now.
And to a lesser extent, they come for JoJo's fans the same way. But it really be One Piece, and I'm like, I know y'all hate our success, but it's whatever.
I just be hating. We don't be doing nothing. We be not even in the room. We be in the other room somewhere, and they just be like, "Yeah, this sucks. Demon Slayer is fire, and One Piece sucks," and we just slide in from the sideline. We wasn't even here.
We wasn't even here. We're not trying to fight with you.
It's like, what's the reason it sucks? Well, I ain't never watched it. Shut up then. Slide.
It sounds like you suck, young man. You suck.
This did in such and such episodes when One Piece couldn't do it 1,000. You don't even know what One Piece has done.
Know what One Piece is doing.
You don't understand.
What the hell you hating for?
They just mad because we be telling them to shut up, rightfully.
One Piece had me crying over a dog.
I want to know though, like, if you're hating, like the haters that hate, what are you really watching then? Like,
Demon Slayer.
Haikyuu.
Oh, okay, cool. Just checking. Just checking.
My hero for the umpteenth billion times.
I feel nothing.
Black Clover today.
Disney.
Sabi Queen no Bisco.
Star would have never let this
Black Clover actually has one of those. Wait till this episode and it gets good. Like people joke about One Piece for that. Now Black Clover actually does that because it was
them first 12.
That first 12 was rough.
And that's why
up until episode
I'm very happy I didn't start with the anime. Started with the manga.
Killing me.
Black Clover was terrible for a season. It was terrible.
And it's sad that everybody agrees when the goodness starts. Like there's no question.
Yeah, when the animation changes.
One Piece, it depends on where your heart fell on the episode or whatever. Black Clover, everybody is just like, yeah, I wasn't feeling Asta up until this point.
It was
not at all.
I would not have made it except the manga readers. Shout out to manga readers that like build up the hype before the anime comes out, because Black Clover had all the hype before it came out, and they were just like, and even the manga readers were like, I don't know why it's like this, but I promise it's fine.
I swear to God, because that's the thing. I read the manga; it was fantastic.
You know, that's pure betrayal when you sit up there and you're like, man, this is so good, blah blah blah, and then the actual animation comes out and you're like, I don't know why it's like this, but trust me, I don't know.
Apologizing about everything.
I don't know.
Like disclaimer, it really get good second season. Like the first season, what I don't even understand.
That it actually like I'm lucky that it actually did. Like I love Black Clover now, but I had to go through the struggle to get here. It had to go through the struggle,
and it wasn't just one. It wasn't just the story struggle. It was also art struggle.
It was also voice acting struggle.
Man, at
it was
some
rough
point,
I've
never seen an anime go through so many different art forms in my life.
At some point, I'm sitting there talking to AniKami and Nummy, and I'm like, look, in this season, they had to have like somebody's cousin in the studio at that point. It was like, I need to give me a shot, and they was like, you know what?
Give him
My
a shot.
cousin
I think it's got to be the same dude that did the second and third season of Seven Deadly Sins. Man, he was just like, yo, he needs a callback after that. All right, we need to help him out. So like, come on, give him a second chance.
Fall off of Seven Deadly Sins.
The Meliodas in the bed meme was just like, oh. just a stick figure.
But that's
SMH.
That's for me. It's the people that can't let, like, I say this. I don't care what you don't like. I really don't.
Speak.
You don't like it. That's cool.
Let them know. Phalenius.
I like it. I like it. You don't like it. Fine. But don't try to ruin my stuff. Like go. I don't care. You won't. That's you missing out on One Piece. Like you not getting the JoJo references. I don't care.
Right. I feel like that's what it is. The haters that be hating just need somebody to talk to, and they know if they stomp on what you love, you gonna talk to them.
Bro,
it happens every time.
They gonna get that Saitama okay.
All right.
And I
look, I hate it. I hate it so much.
It really just
and then you'd be like, which anime do you think is fire? Demon Slayer? Get out.
I'm so hard on Demon Slayer.
What's going on with this? But anyway.
Like, you mean this one who had a movie and then repeated the movie episodically? Get out,
bro.
Hey, Dragon Ball Z did it. Dragon Ball Z did it twice.
They can do that.
No, excuse me, Dragon Ball Super did it twice.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super did it twice.
That's fine. They're okay with that. I'm fine with that.
I'm not all right.
Well, we all know Dragon Ball can do no wrong. That's just.
I'm okay with Dragon Ball doing it only because Dragon Ball's thing is having a bunch of episodes. So it's okay for Dragon Ball to have a bunch of episodes.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer is short as fuck.
To the sweet to the point.
How you repeating already?
Right.
Like, you don't need to know how I leveled up. Just know I leveled up today.
Right.
I'm sitting there looking at them like, do you know the amount of thought that had to be put in this One Piece script? Never mind everything else.
There's 1,015
there are
episodes.
Characters popping up later that I forgot about back in episode 3.
Big facts,
Legit.
yo. Big facts.
Legit. Like, wait, LeBron?
Wait, Anel's back?
One.
How did Anel get back?
The whale.
Wait, hold on. The shipwright dude at the bottom of the guy at the bottom of the waterfall, he was on your crew? That's crazy. Like,
yeah, like that was that dog. The one who didn't want to fight, talk about some you gonna hurt me if I fight with you. Like, that man. Why the whale had the backstory, and I really felt for him. I was like, oh my God, this whale got feelings, ambitions.
He said, I'm trying to get back
because
up
it's
this.
One Piece. Like that's look, because One Piece, and that's how it does it. Everybody got dreams and ambitions. The worst people got dreams and ambitions. I don't know what Crocodiles is, but he got dreams and ambitions.
Literally,
man,
don't know what he wanted.
This point, whenever he just pops up, I'm just happy to see him. Oh, you still here? All right, cool. Go ahead with your jacket and stuff.
I'm a pass, and I think I've I've made my points.
I certainly see it. You hit us all with the mental gymnastics, hit us with the true kung fu, the way of the yin and the yang. You flipped the whole script on us because we came in here to drop hate. And you came in and was like, by the way, I hate to hate. I hate. So that means that means just
I don't
love.
give no fucks about Haikyuu, but I'm like, no, I really don't give a fuck about
Because I really don't like Haikyuu now. I was not even gonna watch the rest of it.
Right.
But I noticed as we were going on, Phalenius, every time we were going through, somebody drops a little hate. It was like, here's just a nugget of love. But just by the way, don't forget, hey, actually, Battle Royale originated with Fortnite. It was, and I was like, I love this. My man's was really not about this. He came in with the love, but I'm a hate. But nah. So guys, today I brought to the table something that's near and dear to my heart. I love to hate him. Oh, yeah,
and it's special when you love to hate them. It's your favorite pastime.
It's fantastic.
Not like
that's respectable.
You love to hate them.
I can look down the list and every last one of them that I can think of as, oh yeah, no, you just annoy the shit out of me. I would love if you slip and fail right now. I'll just hope you walk in and then you just stumble. It should be great. Now, I personally cannot stand Potterheads. And I didn't say potheads because y'all know I love the weed. So, like, that's not even the situation there. I said Potterheads. Harry Potter extremists. All right?
The anti-muggles themselves.
Exactly. That will call you a muggle to your face. Like, walk up, freaking muggle.
It's like, but look, you can get these muggle hands.
Yeah, please tell me, because I know
at me with that energy.
There's only 3 total punches in the entire Harry Potter universe, right? And then one of them was a female knocking a dude out, and the rest of them was just like minor scuffles. I'm saying we could all throw hands. like, that was it. Everybody's slanging spells, bro. That's the problem. I'm saying that if there was an American Harry Potter school, right, it would be chaos. It would be issues, all right?
Bruh,
Niggas be knocking people out over wands.
If it was in America, there'd be 2 types. There would be the one prestigious one and the public school version.
Public wizard school.
Accurate.
Hey, here's your hand.
You got used brooms that hates all the students.
Trying to flip you over. It's just
the potions teacher is over it because they don't pay enough. All the books are the old versions of the books.
Damn right.
Yo, this is Wizards and Wizardry 2008.
Speakers walking around.
They couldn't hire a defense against the dark arts teacher, and so they YouTubed the classes.
They called that dude from Detroit and was just like, so if somebody's got their wand ready on you, you just
oh my God.
Grab the wand at the wrist.
Watch this.
Full control. Avada don't. But no, like you guys hear I make puns. I'm perfectly fine. I've got enough knowledge to be funny about Harry Potter, but I am not obsessed with Harry Potter. I cannot take the daily everything in your life got to be a damn you got 8 goddamn Deathly Hallows tattoos. I'm tired of these triangles and circles just in a line through.
You're looking for is Horcrux.
They got the whole cutlery set of it. Like
my whole house,
wands and they know all the details of the wand. This is unicorn tail, red oak.
This is phoenix feather. This is gorilla nuts.
Get out of here. What are you talking about? I didn't even
know how to make this. I do. Why would I want to know how to make that?
You ever had butterbeer before? Butterbeer is the most delicious thing.
Oh my God.
The function? Oh man.
The sheer snarkiness of some of those. The sheer snarkiness. I have the Dumbledore card. Oh my God.
I open a chocolate frog and I've got the Dumbledore.
It's like, your wand is 8 inches.
Go back to Rocket Fizz and get you another chocolate frog, kid, because I don't give a damn. Like you,
it's broken. It don't work.
It don't
work. Harry Potter was the greatest thing that ever happened to Hot Topic.
Harry Potter and Hot Topic, man.
Everybody was up in there trying to buy a Marauders map.
I need a Marauders map. No, they put it on everything. We'll put it on a backpack. We'll put it on a quilt. We're going to put it on a wallet. Like, whatever we can do. The cash cow.
Every
everything,
Talking
man.
about some, I'm Padfoot head ass. I
I'm
hate it.
Padfoot.
What your Patronus? All right, bro. Okay.
Like, and I'm
My
not.
Patronus is. Get out of
Bruh,
here.
they was out here making Quidditch teams.
Yes.
Like y'all really
In
was
college.
College
They was
Quidditch
playing
teams.
Quidditch in college.
It
I was
don't
like,
matter.
I'm sitting there
Quidditch
like,
is like
I really wanted to go and watch one because I'm sitting here like, okay, so how are y'all
Like
doing
you're
this?
literally holding the little bird thingy running around and people are trying to get
One of
you.
them is the snitch.
Well, so
yeah.
usually
Like
it's
they-
one dude as a
They
snitch.
had brooms. They had brooms. They were running with them. I was like, just go get rid of the broom. What are you doing?
it's just it's
You can
too
move
much.
fast without it.
It's too much. It was one of those 'cause
Infectious.
Quidditch was a great magical sport.
Yeah.
Like I read it, I
might be
watched it in the movie. I was like, this
It's
is
super
great.
well
If
laid
this
out.
was- if this was like legit, I would have Quidditch
Yeah.
and Blitzball are the greatest
Yeah,
fictional
exactly.
sports I've ever
Whoa,
seen.
say that.
Blitzball.
Shout out to Blitzball.
Whoa.
Shout out to Blitzball.
I
So
know, man.
I was just they talking about they playing Quidditch. I'm like, what you mean?
Quidditch.
Because I'm like, hey, we didn't got that
You can't
technology.
capture that.
Get you a good grip on the broom and get to run.
And I know this ain't their fault, but I'm just gonna go ahead and blame them for this anyway. That Quidditch was like fully discussed, and like you had all the examples, like it just described the entire Quidditch play. And in the movie, it was like, all right, let's start. And then you're back in the tents, and you're like, where's the damn game? I mean,
We didn't watch a whole
movie
Quidditch
is
game
like
once.
3 hours. Why didn't y'all just do the damn game?
Those were the
Y'all had
look, they
you had the whole.
and
They had the
'cause
animation.
It was there in the
do
books,
it.
and it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And they were just like, we just gonna not do that.
Yeah, because it was
For
like,
real?
Where's Peeves?
Not
Where that
like they
nigga
didn't
Peeves?
have the animation budget to do it.
give my man
They had
Leon more
Obviously.
airtime.
And Peeves wasn't in it either. I'm just gonna go ahead and blame them for that too.
Yeah, Peeves should have been around. He was a great ghost. Poltergeist.
Top-notch poltergeist. Right?
Exactly. You can
He's
hear
the ghostiest ghost of ghosts.
of all the
Right.
ghosts in the entire castle, right? Like,
He just, I wanted to see Peeves bullying. I really did. I wanted him to pop out of like a lantern and be like, "You're ugly," and hurt somebody's feelings, and she just runs and cries. I really wanted to see that. I
runs
wanted
out
to
to
see
that
him spray painting cuss words on the wall somewhere. Like, that's what I'm just saying.
Stop
mud
it.
blood. Yeah.
That's it.
What
Did
kills,
all that
you know,
stuff.
what kills me with Harry Potter head sometimes is like y'all gonna turn y'all back on J.K. Rowling for the shit she said.
Mm.
Y'all didn't turn y'all
Bruh.
back on her for
About it.
the slaves. Y'all didn't say shit about the slaves.
Yeah, the house
I know,
elves.
right?
Y'all didn't want to
I ain't
talk
give
shit
a fuck
about
the
how there's
slaves.
only
Cool.
five blacks that are invited to the school. Period. Like, that's it.
They were,
Look,
you don't.
We can't blame them for that much. You can't blame them for that because we probably had a different kind of school because we didn't do witchcraft. We did
Voodoo
It was everything
is a
we
voodoo.
did.
It's a voodoo school. But hey,
not
look.
only that, but most of us don't even mess with witchcraft.
Oh hell no! If my mama got a letter in the mail and an owl dropped it off, like I would never have saw that letter. Like,
I would've never known.
like we ever saw our own mail.
it's true. I'm like,
That
hey, look,
owl
my mama
would've
would
got
give my
cooked. That'd have
Exactly.
been dinner. You wouldn't even know.
Like
where
we
you
ever
get
got.
that from?
Did I get some mail? No.
Yeah.
What?
now shut up and eat your
Where's
owl.
my house?
Or-
Don't nobody get mail but me.
Right.
Or they opened it for you.
The only
They
people
came
get
and asked you a question about your mail. What you doing getting mail from Discover?
I
I
don't
didn't-
know.
Why is it
So
open?
you're out here using my email to sign it for stuff.
I heard
can
that's
send
illegal.
email.
Not here. It's not.
No.
Oh,
Not in this house.
Came to my
Mhm.
house.
Pay the bills.
So
I'm
am
about
I
to
to
say.
understand you got a ticket? Did I? I didn't get to see it.
Would've known about it.
Dang.
What kills me is this probably a deleted scene in Harry Potter where like Harry's sitting on the train and a black kid comes and sit with him and he start to like, yeah, my aunts and my aunt and my uncle hid my mail from me forever, and he kind of like,
yeah, dog.
You
Wait a
got
minute.
mail? Sounds like a
"Came on
privilege to
Thursday
me,
saying
my
I was
boy.
supposed to be here."
Yeah, they make me sleep. They make me sleep underneath the stairs. It's like you ain't got to share a room with your brothers. That's crazy,
I
Hey,
kill
you
a nigga.
had your
I
own
kill a
cover
nigga
to
for a little
yourself.
closet.
bruh. I kill for a closet. Did they feed you?
Bro,
Yeah.
you tripping.
Yeah, right.
You had a good
Look,
life.
This shit was great.
Hey, if you would have shut up, you could have went to regular college and not went through all this shit.
Are you serious? How you?
Yo, he really could have.
They would have paid for sure.
Lived a normal life, and what's Voldemort would have been just mad. Like, where he at?
Where is this nigga at?
Nah, you know,
we didn't even need to bring him out.
Now, can we talk about how much of a hazard, like, Hermione, Ron, and Harry actually really were? Like, why did you even come to this school? Like, it was already dangerous without y'all being here. Like, could you imagine, like, all the danger? And y'all don't even get, like, scolded or punished for real.
No.
It was what was it? It was like, oh, we gotta teach them. It's almost like the Naruto, like the Naruto thing, where it's like, okay, so people are after Naruto, but we go send them on missions.
That's right.
Where he can stay in the village where it's safe. And you can be like, no, but we gotta teach them. We gotta teach them so they can grow and defend themselves. Harry could have lived a perfectly normal Muggle life.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have had to teach him nothing, and wouldn't nobody have been able to find him. They could have had auras watching his house for the rest of his life. He would have never known.
Not a lick.
They just have auras on payroll. Harry out here, he would have been creating jobs for people. Just
for real. Just participating in real economy, like. But then I'm like, what happens 20 years down the line? Harry's 31, and they're like, yeah, you're a wizard, Harry. Like,
I got a job with a 401k. Y'all need to go on with this.
I was lucky the whole time. Nah, you was just late magic.
Nah, man.
Right.
This we
you never wondered why you can talk to snakes, bro?
Nah, man. I thought that was all the peyote.
Why they seemed to whisper to me. I thought it was me. I don't know.
I've been taking pills.
All those years in therapy for nothing.
I take mad pills for all this stuff.
Nah, see, the only thing I would be mad at is if I found out, you rich.
Yeah, no, that is the one thing though.
Okay,
that is that.
I mean, I had to struggle for nothing.
Would you trade? All right. So you got all this money, but you got to go through everything Harry went through. That's a lot of bread. Like when they opened this vault, I was like, that's a lot of money.
Everything he went through, I don't know. Because I think I would have threw hands with Professor Umbitch.
Before she ever got the chance to, before I ever got anything written on my hand, it's done.
We'd have just been in there. I'd have been like, you thought you was going to get somebody just from some suburb somewhere. Like,
I'm going out to the dark forest. I'll be back in a day or two. Like, I was like, whatever. When this bitch is gone, y'all come get me.
What you doing? I'm chilling with the centaurs.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Look, they would have had to send messages. Hey, Nova's at the Wampin Willow. We got to go there after dark when, Umbridge and them, they sleep.
Nah, see, I would have been wild. I would have lured Umbridge outside to the Wampin Willow. I'd be like, yeah. I got something over here for you.
No, what killed me was that tree actually hit back. Like, they accidentally hit the tree. And that tree was throwing branches. Like, it was straight.
That's the real hate right there.
It didn't stop.
Bruh, you disrespected it. It was chilling in the cut.
It messed up
in the night.
It was
an old car. Like, made this car was made of metal, not plastic.
That car was fine. That car drove the rest of the forest for all the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
It just kept going. It came back to save somebody one time and then went back to its little business. I was like,
who did drop off?
Gas? Like, they no gas done. This is
magic car.
Eco-efficient right there. Tesla.
Ron definitely deserved more ass whoopings than he got.
Oh, yeah. That should have beat the shit out of Ron.
For certain. For that shit he pulled with the car, I would have like, bro, you would have never. That shit would have never.
That was your ride there. How did your people get back?
Right.
That was all my question. Like,
Ron was like number what? Six
right.
out of.
Bruh.
Ron got that
populating the.
He was one of the middle kids. He was one of the middle.
He was the next to youngest though.
Bill, Charlie, Percy, Fred, George.
Look at him over here just naming these.
Yeah.
But how can you hate
Ron?
Ron is 6 out of 7.
Yeah.
Ron got treated like a grandchild. Ron and Jenny got treated like a grandchild because when you that far down the line, when you that far
Jenny
down
was
the
treated
line,
like the baby. She got all the attention.
I bet money Fred and George were feeding these kids.
Put on her own robe.
First off, the grandkids always get treated better than the kids.
Exactly.
Just all talk about that.
Ron got better than the rest of them.
That's exactly why, Ron. Because you that far down the line, Ron was a girl kid.
Ron had a grudge and hand-me-downs. He was not. He was through.
He would have been.
Sick of this.
He would have been all right. Brett and George were the exact same person.
They sent him
they had it
to
pretty
the
bad.
Wizard's ball in the suit that they sent him in. That's all. That's the only example I need. That was
That's fair.
Up.
That was pretty bad.
You're right. Never mind. I rescind my point.
And see, I love how I came to hate, right? But here we are all enjoying talking about this, talking about this wonderful medium. And anyway, I guess
that's how you do it, though.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's the true meaning of behind the hate episode, right? It's like people can come together like let's air our grievances. It's a group forum. Let's see where everybody else is at. And then by the time you get done, it's like, damn, fuck them. But at the same time, that was pretty good.
I'm all right.
I can deal with that. Like my brother might watch another episode of Game of Thrones. He might.
Probably not. Probably not.
Doubtful.
You can at least make it to the end so we can all complain about how it ended.
If the wolves didn't get you to the dragons, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, the wolves got to carry you to the dragons.
The wolves didn't draw you in and keep you going until you get to the dragons.
Yeah.
Then
they take
Underworld. I got Underworld at home. I don't need this.
They take the wolves from you though. They say the wolves is too expensive. We can't do the wolves and the dragons.
They did say the wolves are too expensive.
All I know is that wolf that Jon Snow had was huge, and then it just kept getting smaller and smaller as the seasons went on. And I'm like,
what happened to Ghost?
Ghost seems smaller than usual. Like,
is Ghost like
that's because Ghost is off in the distance.
Yeah, I was like, is this a
No, he was standing right next to Jon Snow.
Like, Ghost is over there. Like,
growth?
Did Ghost survive the fight? Yeah, he killed about a million
Ghost
zombies
came
over there.
Ghost should have came just below Jon Snow's chest.
Just below. That's what they were saying. He was like, this is supposed to be a big ass. This is supposed to be not quite horse-sized wolves like in Twilight, but like these are
huge.
Supposed to be pretty goddamn big. Speaking of pretty goddamn big is my love for all you people listening to the pod right now, guys. You hear the Anahoshi podcast, you love them, you already know this, you showed up and you were like, oh my god, these guests, they're so incredible. Now I've got 2 shows I gotta watch weekly because obviously you can't leave here, you gotta keep listening to the Well Spoken Token, but definitely check out the Anahoshi podcast. Guys, let them know where they can find you. We're gonna put the stuff in the descriptions, but I always like to let people like get their own little setup. Y'all got your own spiel, y'all might have it.
All right, y'all, so we are on, excuse me, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Real easy. We try to keep it simple so y'all ain't got to think. AniHoshi podcast. There might be an underscore, but I promise you there ain't that many AniHoshis out there because we original. But just so you know, if you into the gaming world, we have just entered the ring of Twitch. So if you are interested in any type of gameplay, workout, that's what we got for you. You can find us on there, just as simple, AniHoshi Podcast. We would love for y'all to like, follow, support, comment, all of that. We are here for it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nummy, so much for that very quick, concise, and poignant outro for y'all. I mean, I'm telling you, you don't want to make motherfuckers think? That's perfect. Don't think too hard about it, y'all. Go click the buttons. Click the buttons. And again,
please slide into our DMs for a fight. We ready?
Ready, coming with it. Hands prepped. Hands always ready. G2G, train to go all day.
I really want to see the message. What'd you say about furries? Let me go ahead and go into detail about what I think about
explicit detail. Brother, say bye to the folks, man. Give them some stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't have anything to plug, bro.
I said say goodbye, bitch. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you to give them the sauce.
Yeah, I would never. Hey, y'all just make sure y'all follow us on all our socials. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the whole 9. It's in the link tree on wherever you at.
Yeah, go look at the link tree. Go check all that stuff out. Like my brother said, follow us on all the socials. Thank you so much again for clicking this link, checking out the podcast. This is the Well Spoken Token, as well as the Anahoshi podcast, and we up out of here.